Hi families, the purpose of this video today is to share with you guys how to create bags for our counting collection recording sheet. So what I have done is I have used little Ziploc bags, some small ones, some sandwich size bags, and I have put different objects inside my bags. As you can see here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 baggies, okay? Now, I've asked you guys to use things from home. So I have some beans in this one. And then these items I had from the classroom, so I put those in there. These are items I purchased at Dollar Tree. They're little Halloween little rings, buttons, more buttons here, and some beads, okay? So obviously you do not have to go out and buy anything at the store, but if you wish, these are great finds at Dollar Tree. You can always just use a bag of beans, and that's all you need to use, just beans, and that's it. You don't have to have different things, right? But having a variety of things makes it fun for your child. What I do want you to remember is this. Your bags with objects to count should have anywhere from 11 to 49 objects. So what does that mean? That means when you put these bags together, because obviously you as an adult would have to do that, because normally I would do these in the classroom, they'd be ready to go. But since we're not in the classroom, I am reaching out for you for help. So you are gonna make these bags up. So you can choose, for example, this bag here might have 18 objects. This one might have 30 objects. This one might have 35 objects. This one might have 27 objects. And this one might have 11 objects. But you need to remember to stay within that range, 11 through 49, okay? So what you're going to be doing then is you're going to be creating these little bags and having them put aside somewhere where your child's materials are at. That way if Ms. Torres says during a Zoom session, okay, boys and girls, go grab a counting collection, they go and grab a bag, bring it to where they're sitting, and then they're going to count that, okay? Or maybe for homework, Ms. Torres says, okay, you need to do a counting collection. So they choose another bag, and they sit down and they count those objects, and then they record in their recording sheet, okay? So the main thing I need you guys to remember is, again, focus between 11 objects through 49 objects, okay? Now, if you know that your child is struggling with maybe counting all the way to 20, you're not gonna give them objects that are 40 and 30 and 25. High numbers, right? You're gonna focus on something smaller, okay? So if all the collections are maybe 11, 12, 13, under 20, that's okay. But I don't want you to get lower than 11, okay? Now, if your child knows how to count objects quickly, they might be beyond this number, right? But I do not want you to go up higher than this number unless I speak to you directly or your child directly and ask them to. The reason I ask that is because they may know how to count beyond 49, but as far as drawing the pictures of 49 objects, labeling 49 objects, all of that, they might not be mastering yet. So please do not go beyond 49 objects. I would recommend that you stay under 20 or under 25 if possible, so that they are able to then master everything. Because remember, we are using this recording sheet in the classroom, okay, 1 through 20. But for homework, you guys have a new one that starts at 11 and ends at 49. And I'm going to be sending that worksheet every week, once a week, for you to practice, okay? So it's not just let me count the objects and I'm done. It's now I have to count them, and then I have to make sure I represent all numbers here. So if this collection has 30 or 32, let's say we have 32 objects here, I have to draw 32 objects here, 32 circles, and I have to label them. And I have to make sure that I can count and write 1 through 32 correctly, okay? So there's more than just counting with this activity, but I did want to reach out to all of you as parents to please help me with this and create a little bag of collections that you guys can use and have ready every week, okay? So it makes sense if you want to, like I said, if you want to just grab one big bag of beans and just use a variety of bags in here with different amounts of beans, That's what you can do. You don't have to go out and buy different things, okay? So make sure you have at least 5 or 6 of these little baggies. And we might use the same ones over and over, but we're gonna practice counting. And as we move forward in the school year, we will be adding larger collections that are beyond 49, okay? The reason I'm doing this is because we're going to be doing this for homework every week, once a week. And soon, when I know that we've practiced this enough, I am going to be requesting a video of your child counting these objects so that I can see how well they're counting and if they can move up to larger objects or if they can still maybe stay in that range a little bit longer, okay? Now, again, I know this is a long video. I know this is a lot of information, but if you ever have any questions regarding this, please let me know. Reach out to me. I hope this makes sense. Again, it's just little baggies that I'm asking you to have ready to go for your child for every week, okay? If you get maybe a good 5 or 6 of them ready, you don't have to worry about that for a while. And we can use those same 5 and 6 baggies for a good amount of time. All right, you guys have a great day. And as always, reach out to me if you have any questions.